Hello, I'm Ronald the Powerwork Builder. Today we're doing Pack 15 build Assembly Kit 55. So we're on part 755. So we got more of the floor. And all we have to do is take these seat belts and press fit them into the floor. That one slipped in there real easy. This one's just not being that cooperative. I didn't even have to push very hard on the other one. It just kind of fell in there. This one's being stubborn. This one just does not want to go in there. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why that's just not press fitting in like the other one did. But it's sort of in there, as you can see. I don't know why it's not really going in. Maybe there's too much plastic on it or something. But anyways, then you take this part, bring over what we were working on in 14, and this will just kind of slip together like that. At least that's the theory. And there is a little push fit pin that this is supposed to go into. Well, let's see if we can put some screws in it. Maybe it'll line up. Some PS05 screws. Now that one's not going to bite. First one bit. Alright. So we got 2 of them in there. Still don't have that little centerpiece in quite yet. Alright, so we got 3 screws in. We still just got to get one more. And then it should be all together then. Alright, so that puts the screws in place. But that little pin's still not really in place, but I don't think that's really going to be a problem. So we'll just move on. Alright, next we got our little seat belts. And they want this to go in the little hole here. I don't know why they got 2 holes on the floor. Unless you... Because they want it to go in this back one where my finger is, but then there's also one up here where my finger is. But they show it going in the back slot. And not that front one. Yeah, because even the little detail there shows it's in the front slot and not the rear slot. Okay, so if you hold this upside down, actually, yeah, that's in the front slot, yeah. That looks like it's the front slot, not the rear one. Because there's the little thing there. So yeah, in the picture that shows this piece right here where my finger is, but it's showing that it's connected to this first slot, but one picture showed it looked like it was going in the rear slot. But I think that rear slot is for probably rear seat belts or something. So, instruction book is very confusing. Let's see. My tweezers here. Trying to pull it through. It just doesn't want to. Just doesn't want to go through. Ah, finally got it. Stubborn little thing. All right. I think that's finally in there. There you go. You can kind of see right here. Seatbelt's in there. Oh, it's black on black, so it's kind of hard to see that. So now we got to fuss with the other one. Try to do the same thing. Well, that one pulled through a little easier. Okay. Well, that one's on. Still don't have this on there. Not exactly sure why this one's being stubborn and won't go in that hole. Yeah, that just will not go in there. And I just don't understand why not. The other one just fell right in. Yeah. I'll worry about that later. Hopefully I don't lose it. But it's being a pain. Okay, so now the next thing we gotta do is put the seats in. Let's see, so this is the left side. That goes on this side here. Yeah, see, this stupid piece keeps falling off. Yeah, and I got it the right way, so there's just something wrong with that piece. So there's 2 screw holes on the seat. They gotta line up with the screw holes on the floor. And it's very hard to see. But you know you got it when it kind of pops in place. And we'll need some more PSO5 screws. All right, so there's one seat in. So now you can kind of see the seat belt there. And then we'll fidget with getting this one in. Which just kind of fell right into place. All right, and there's the other seat belt. Like I said, I'll fuss with trying to get that piece in. All right, and that's really all we do with 55. They do say to, you know, hook the seat belts into the little piece. So now we'll move on to 56, which is just some floor mats that you push fit into place. And the directions aren't very clear which way to put them. But if you look real hard at the detail under the light, you'll notice that the square right there is at the bottom. But it's very hard to see that in the picture. They just look like black dots. That's not gonna work. I think these would have been better put in before you put the dashboard in my opinion, because it's hard to push those tabs in. well, you kind of get the idea. There's the front one. I gotta work on those lousy tabs. They're not really fitting in there. And then the seatbelt keeps coming off on the back. So then take this one, you just put it on the back here. It's only got 2 little locating lugs. Yeah, they don't make those very easily to push in. You almost need like a flat nose pliers or something. Yeah, that one's not really going in, but you get the concept. The floor mats go in. On the back and the front. Oh, some stupid things I got to deal with later. I'm not gonna waste a whole video of me trying to put some stupid pieces in that don't want to fit because they want to fight with the holes. Okay, so then we're on to 57, where we take this piece and put it on the back of the car here. And then looks like we'll put 4 PSO 5 screws in. And just make them Guten tight. Alright, there's that. Part. Now, I guess you don't put anything in the middle there. So one there, one there, one and one. Okay, yep. Alright, so then we're on to 58. Where we just extend the interior bit. With three PSO5 screws. Come on, Mr. Fiddly. All right, and there's our completed work and the end of pack 15. So we got the back seat partial shelf, the floor mats, the seats, and seat belts. So until then, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video. Because we have one more video, pack 16, and then I'm delayed on pack 17. So until then, see ya.